Hello, this is Jennifer Martinez, and today we're going to talk about the following word problem. So let's take a moment to read it. At first, an athlete jogs at 5 miles per hour and then jogs at 8 miles per hour, traveling 10 miles in 1.4 hours. How long does the athlete jog at each speed? To solve this, I'm going to start with a chart. I'm going to use the formula distance equals rate times time. So I'm going to put the rate and the time up on my columns up here and the distance at the end. And we know the rate that she travels the first part of her trip is 5 miles per hour. And then the second part, she goes 8, the athlete. The time, we don't know the time. That is an unknown. So I usually use the following steps to figure out the expressions for the time. So first of all, I want to choose a variable for one of the unknowns. In the hint, they have a hint here. They say let t represent the amount of time the athlete jogs at 5 miles per hour. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then why they did the second part of the hint is now we're going to write an expression for each other unknown in terms of that t. So then in this case, we know that 1.4 hours is the total. So if you take 1.4 and you subtract t, that would give you the other time. Makes sense if you know the time of the first part. And then you take the total minus the time of the first part to get the second part. So that is step 2. Step 3 is we need to write an equation. Well, I can figure out the distance because I know the rate times the time is the distance for each part. And then finally, I know the total distance. So I know that the first part plus the second part better equal, oh, there it is, the 10. Or 5t plus 8, 1.4 minus t, better equal 10. Now we can just solve this. Solving this, you can see from the following steps that you get t is equal to 0.4. So we knew that above here we were in hours, so that means 0.4 hours. To find the time of the second part, because they did say the time of the second part, we're going to use this expression, and we know that 1.4 minus 0.4 is 1. So the second part, it takes 1 hour. 0.4 4/10 of an hour and 1 hour are the answers. Hope this helps.